Look at this. Are you enticed? Are you enticed with this? Oh, a severely unproportional shrimp. That's crazy. Isn't this cake just so sweet? You love to see it. You love to see it. You love to see it. Hi. I made a lot of art this month, and it was pretty productive actually. Like I did a lot of art this month. It was cool. I don't really know when my last video was. I am guessing it was about a month ago. Um, but I don't know. This is my update though. My update on all my art. It's very important. Make sure you pay attention. First things first, I started using oil pastels. Now I haven't used oil pastels since I was like 5 in like an art class that I had. It's a very vivid memory because I remember having to use my finger to blend. No, none of that. I decided maybe I'll just give them a try again because like they can't be that bad. And like I was watching a lot of oil pastel videos on TikTok, and guys, I'm not immune to propaganda. Oil pastel propaganda, really not immune to it. So let me break the mirage that is oil pastels. At least these Meeden oil pastels on TikTok. You always see them and they're always like thick. It's a very thick swoop of oil pigment. And you can get that. Definitely. But that's only happening because they're using the most diabolical amount of pressure. It's hard. It's a harder pastel. It's still soft. It's still a soft oil pastel, but it definitely doesn't act the way TikTok wants you to think it acts. Like that satisfying swoop is like a little like nugget that you get after you like press on it is because they're pressing super hard on it. When you use this much pressure, it really just eats up your oil pastel a lot, and it's kind of like I don't it's a cool texture. I will not lie, the texture is amazing. It's really fun to look at. It's interesting to work with, but it's not very sustainable. So like you really have to decide, do we want to use it the satisfying way or the practical way? Also, I probably should have done more research on these pastels because with oil pastels, the basic thing of them is layering them. However, when you layer with these oil pastels, it becomes a shit show real fast because it's not I don't know how to explain this. It's like it's I don't know if it's because I'm using both cool and warm tone colors that's creating that muddy gray look to it, but whenever I layer with these pastels, it just doesn't do it right. I try to do some techniques that I saw on TikTok, like other people doing, and it wasn't great. So uh I was like, you know what, I'll just skip that. I'll just use the basic things that I know from painting and just apply those techniques to oil pastels. This would be like not using pure white, putting your darks first, carving out the smaller details with the background instead of doing the background first. Guys, I know what I'm talking about. And when I did all these techniques that I know how to do, it went a lot smoother and it just looked a lot better. I suggest with these pastels only doing like a 3-layer area of them because they do get really muddy. And if you're going for that, of course, don't let me stop you, but I am particularly going for a more upbeat kind of like bright look. I try to do only 2 layers overlapping. Like if I need to do another color, I only do at least 2 of them and keep them in the warm or cool because it just makes it look more cohesive. The first piece I made is shrimp one, yes, shrimp one on canvas board. You can see that I'm still figuring out the medium, and you can also see that he does not look like a shrimp at all. He is very unproportional into how shrimp actually look. This is because I was detailing, I was sketching out the face, doing all these like fucking, shitty little sketches, and then I realized, oh, I have to do his entire body. And then I was like, oh, okay, I'll do the rest, and then I took a nap. And I gave up, and I said, this is not my best work, but it's my first for oil pastels. And I also just kind of crammed it in and didn't really care about it in the end because I was using pencil to draw this, And when you use pencil, you will know, like on canvas specifically, it smudges a lot. It's a very smudgy kind of thing. And honestly, I should have gone in with colored pencils, because when you do colored pencils, they don't bleed into your colors and make it gray. I also saw people sketching with like a lighter oil pastel on their work, and I don't think that's a very good idea, because you want to put your darks down first so they don't end up looking too light. Um, by the way, I'm giving you this advice. You don't have to follow it. Don't don't make me the master of your art. Do whatever you want. I'm just saying what I've learned from doing art. This one is called Fuck These Fish. It was originally called Five Guppies, and then I made it ugly. So I named it that after some rage. I edited some photos of some guppies that I thought were really beautiful, and just did a the background didn't look like this actually. It was a lot more darker and green, and I thought that worked really well together. But also, I think I really fucked up by adding all these stars, because the stars just overwhelm the piece, like, to a really bad amount. And also, just if you look at the anatomy of the fish, it doesn't even look like a guppy. So really, this is showing you that sometimes your art is gonna look like shit. Because I had a lot of like, I was really, really like hyped up to do this. I was like, this is gonna be so good. I'm so glad I'm doing this. Or just, I was just so happy. And then it came out like shit. And oh well. I don't have Tomatoes Practice 1 with me, because I did give it to a friend, and he lives like 2 hours away from me, so I can't really go and pick it up. I think this one is pretty solid. I used underpainting, which I did in all the other ones to this point. I did underpainting, but it really warps the paper and just kind of isn't worth it. So I gave up on the underpainting with pastels at this point. I kind of forgot to mention, but oil pastels on canvas and canvas board, Loki is awful, and the paper was a very refreshing, like, what would that be? Very refreshing to draw on. This is weird ass oranges, and they're persimmons. I know that they're persimmons, but the joke is that I don't know that they're persimmons. You guys, this is on wood panel, okay? Guys, if you ever need to feel like anything joyful in your life, go do oil pastels on wood panel. It's the best. I think it's the best thing to put oil pastels on, just because of how it feels to put them on. It's a very smooth texture, and it just feels like, I don't even know. It's so good. You guys need to try oil pastels on wood panel. Please, I'm begging you. Okay? I love you, oil pastels on wood panel. This little strawberry cake I did. Ah! I stick it to my wall with some really shitty tape, and it just kind of keeps falling off my wall. So thank you, cake, for scaring the shit out of me every so often, and then I have to go and pick it up. We have a great relationship. Next is the Wobbler series. I don't think I'm saying that, by the way. I don't think I'm saying that right. I commonly mispronounce things. Like, it was this weird thing after I got done with like my bout of psychosis. I've just been mispronouncing every single word I can, so I'm probably saying this wrong. I love birds. I love birds. I had a lot of birds, got allergic to them, rehomed them. But I love birds. And this guy, warblers are just, how do you even say that? I don't think I'm saying that right. Don't say it like me. They are just they are literally just bird. There's such a, like, they're just such bird. Like, when you think of a bird, you're like, oh god, what am I thinking of? You're thinking of this fucking bird. And they sound like such a bird. They have an extreme case of bird. Okay, like, that's, I don't know. I did the yellow guy first, and then I did this little orange and yellow kind of black and white guy. And there is a red one coming. This will end the series. I think the yellow guy looks a lot better than this orange one because of the background. The thing is, the background has a lot of the same values, or close to the same values, at its body, and it's just overall really distracting. And this one it's better, much like more focused on the bird itself, which I just think makes it pop and look a lot better. I've been having a lot of trouble with how to desaturate my oil pastels because of the layering. And I'm just trying to get it right where I can desaturate my colors, but also can layer it on without making it look overtly muddy. You know, like, I don't know how to explain it. Then we're revisiting some classics, okay? So we got my first one. It's finished. It's finished, guys. Are you so excited? So this, oh fuck, I gotta move my shrimp. Oh god, guys, this is Headshot Trigger. It is acrylic on water mixable oils on canvas, and I really was going to rework some of these areas, but then I just kind of gave up because I was like, I think it looks good, and it shows what I feel like I have this issue where I'm constantly want to rework something, and then it just like I never finish it. So I was like, this is done. I glazed some yellow cadmium, I don't know, and then red cadmium over some stuff and glazed some stuff to make it look more vibrant. I specifically wanted to use circles for the shot itself because it reminds me of stippling that happens when someone is shot and when they're is it I have someone who's interested in buying this, but they haven't responded to me since I finished it. Um, so if they don't buy it, that's fine with me. If they do buy it, also good. I kind of like it because it's kind of, even though the subject matter, oh my god, I didn't even tell you about that. Okay, so the title itself of what the theme of this painting is very explanatory, self-explanatory, because it's Headshot Trigger. It's being triggered something by something so badly that it feels like you're being shot in the head. So this is what that's trying to emulate. Anyways, I think it's very different from what I do, but it was fun nonetheless. Oh, it's my favorite boy. It's my favorite boy. So this is Human Chair. He is almost done, very close to being done. You can see right here where I use like, I just didn't make his like foot more green. I used too much blue and I didn't use enough green because when you mix this color, his skin tone is mainly made up of reds. So if I wanted to make that more, is it the chroma? I think it's the chroma. If I wanted to turn the chroma down, then I'm going to add green to it because they're opposite colors, and it'll get a little more brown, and it will just look more realistic. I also need to do his fingers. Look, they're not done, but I really like the texture of his like little veins that I did here. But then after I do these, after I do the fingers and the foot, I will be done. Which thank God, he's been around for a long time. This is guy. He is him. You know, I can't explain that. God, can I just put this up here? This is gouache. I feel like that's gonna fall. I drew this in kind of a hazy, like, weird state of mind that I get into, specifically at night. This is just kind of going crazy with gouache, acrylic, and gel pens and colored pencils. There's like, I don't know. I really just busted it out in one night. Well, the gouache I did, and then over the next couple days I did colored pencil, pastels, gel. This is a weird one for me because when I do these like trance like drawings, like he started off as a drawing in my sketchbook. When I do these drawings, I I do it specifically to because words fail me when I'm in the schizophrenic cognitive confusion, okay? So when I need to just say something or get something out without writing it down, I draw it. And usually I don't know what it means in like that hazy space. But then I see it on the ground, like because I put my sketchbook on my bed, next to my bed, and I'm like, oh, that's what I was worried about. There's very like just like reoccurring symbolism that I'm like, oh, this is what I was worried about this day, or this is what I was thinking about. It's very easy for me to look at something and be like, oh, that's what I was thinking about at the time. I don't really know what it means. Do I really want to know what it means? People say that if you don't remember something, that maybe it's for the best. So maybe it's for the best why I don't remember the meaning of this. But yeah, here's him. Also, oh my god. Do you guys like the mouth? I really like the mouth. Digital art. I'm gonna go over this quickly. Every time I do digital art, I feel bad. I complete a long drawing and I feel bad. It's not because of anyone else, it's because of me. Every time I do digital art, I do not feel good. And it's because like I always feel like I'm like, I don't even know. It's just bad, 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 bad. I hate it. I spent so long on this one drawing and I hate it so much. It's bad. Okay. That's my rant about. Not even there. Not even there. We don't even need to worry about that, okay? If you mix aquarium sand, modeling paste, gesso, and gloss medium, you get this really cool fucked up texture. And I made this. Look at this. Look at this. Isn't it beautiful? I made these two cats as a commission. I really went wild with it. It's acrylic ink, beads, and the fucked up medium I was telling you about. I've really been trying to figure out like color palettes, and for this one, I didn't use any like Katie. I don't even know how to say it. The red. I didn't use any red. I used crimson and permanent rose for this. We'll put them right there. Anyways, I'm gonna ship this one very soon. After I'm done with the video, I'm shipping it out, and it's gonna go bye bye forever. Even though I really like it, it's not my cat's, and it is a commission. And the whole reason why I did it was for this person. I made this while stressing about how I probably wasn't going to get my antipsychotics that day. So I took them later, and I was always stressing out because I was like, oh, I'm gonna have just like awful withdrawals throughout the entire day because my pharmacy didn't want to refill it. You know, it called days ago. So I was really stressed out and just kind of let this get out, you know? I don't know how to explain it, but it was very therapeutic. And then I eventually got my meds after like 4 hours past the normal time, which is good, which is great. I'm doing a really mixed media. I'm gonna do clay, I'm gonna do beads, I'm gonna do sand, I'm gonna do acrylic, I'm gonna maybe do water mixables. I'm just gonna do so much fucking work, but I don't think YouTube's gonna like that one because reasons. 30-inch by 40-inch, so it's a very big painting. But yeah, that's all I have. This is my art update. I love doing them because I really don't like filming my process when it comes to art because it's so, I don't know, it's a little embarrassing, I guess, because I'm just like constantly reworking everything. You're like, oh, I saw this again for the 500th time. Like, I don't know, it's a little embarrassing. So I just like these art updates once I'm done or in the process of doing them. They're a lot more like comfortable for me. The solution to when you don't take your antipsychotics and you yearn for risperidone and you feel a little crazy and you're like, fuck, I need to write on the walls. Because everyone does that. Everyone needs to write on the walls sometimes. Get a label maker. Get a label maker. It is so great. I have stickers up. I also found some stickers during this time. Dude, I was going crazy with the stickers. I was label making everything. There's some weird nonsense on my on my little art table that I use. It is great. That is my number one tip for us schizophrenics. Let's go. Let's go, schizophrenia. Whoa. Scary. Okay.